Swadika, welcome to Controversy, when you will hear about views, news, and attitude with three us girls. It's me, Golf, and Amy.
Hi.
Hi. Actually, we should have live audience in here, so somebody can just screaming and
clap. Or we'll get those recorded ones that they use, you know,
okay,
just like playing.
It sounds so fake, though, doesn't it? So tinny.
But it's cheering up.
Okay, I'll ask our producer.
Okay, do the intro again, and Golf and I will clap.
Okay, you will hear about news, view, and attitude from me, Golf, and
oh, you're supposed to talk first. Sorry.
That's sad. Anyway, we just get our story. The first story we have is from Golf. New Zealand's anger and racial slur. Oh, code ethics. Serious stuff.
Yeah, so, you know, like us as anchors, I mean, you know, we know. I think everybody knows this is kind of common sense.
As a TV personality.
Yeah, as a TV personality, especially, or as a person to, you know, another person. I mean, you know not to talk about other people's, you know, race or, you know, their...
You mean racist comments?
Exactly, racist comments, or, you know, like, you know, your appearance, like, you know, damn, you look fat, or things like that.
Thai people like to do that. You look fat, you look dark, you look like a whale.
Not making it sounded like you're making fun of it, but this video clips, like, if my producer could show it, because it's not just the pictures that we want to show, it's also the comments that he made on the show. So, are we
which one, the
voices?
guy or the woman or the man?
What's
okay,
her name?
the man.
Dick shit.
Oh.
Is it Dick shit?
Oh.
Dick sit. Oh, Dick sit. Dick sit.
It just looks.
Oh, they're just making fun of the name.
He made it fun of the name.
Okay.
Mucky. Anyway, so that's a bit funny, isn't it?
No, you did not.
It's just so funny. Can we just have another
How uncomfortable and awkward is the woman?
I know.
But it seems like he's, you know, at least he enjoy what he's doing.
No, the thing is,
for a while.
it's not just that. I think it's got cut off the words. See, this is exactly what he said, and I'll quote it. I don't know why that didn't come out.
Okay.
But he actually said that it's so appropriate, isn't it? Because she's Indian. Get it? Dick and shit.
Oh.
And he started laughing, and that's why the other guy just kind of like, no, it's dick sit. But it's spelled like D-I-K.
Right. The way all these exotic names spelling.
Exactly, and he would just
making fun.
Yeah, it was horrible because this is not his first time, because in New Zealand there are a lot, you know, it's a vast amount of Indians people who are living there, or Indian origin, you know. So prior to this, he asked the prime minister, because one of the general governor, he's also of Indian origin, and he asked the governor, are you, like, you know, kind of asking general first, like, are you going to choose a New Zealander who looks and sounds like a New Zealander this time, or are we going to go for someone who is more like a New Zealander? So this is kind of like, he talked about that guy that kind of look. Well, not kind of look. He's Indian origin.
Oh,
so basically, this news presenter is extremely racist.
Extremely, because he just looked at, you know, the person and
making fun of the racial. Maybe it's his selling point as a TV personality, that he have his own group of viewers that kind of love and hate relationships, just like to hear it, but hate it anyway. That kind of thing. I mean, if they still keep him on air, there's supposed to be a reason for it. And the news get out of the country, it's become international article. It's mean, you know, the owner probably accepted, and maybe it's a part of, you know.
Well, just because the news came out doesn't mean the owner accepts it, but I think.
But how serious is the program that he's running, though?
I mean, it's almost like a morning talk show kind of thing, but still, like, this is not his first time. And, you know, on that comment, like with the general governor, he also said that because the man, apparently he's kind of large man. So he also said that, you know, I mean, we don't all expect Indians to be begging on the streets of New Delhi, but it's like Anand, which is, you know, this governor guy, discovered the buffet table at 20, and he's never left.
But the thing is, okay, let me just say that, I mean, obviously making fun of anyone, if it's not in a specific context, is wrong. But if he's a public figure, if this guy is a politician in New Zealand, then surely he knows that he's going to be up for criticism.
Right.
And people do sketches all the time. I mean, this isn't a sketch, but people do sketches all the time of, you know, people in positions of power. So in a way, you can poke fun, like
Donald Trump and his hair, like a day square. Some people
say
say
he discovered the buffet table. I mean, it's kind of mean, but it's
well, is it like he keep picking on this guy specifically, or just he keep picking on the Indian race in New Zealand specifically? It's mean he have a thing for Indian people in New Zealand. Maybe he just doesn't like them in general, and you know, just picking on
he didn't find it as a racist. But the thing is, like, if you don't
co-anchor definitely did. She looked really uncomfortable.
But he did say, you know, like, for example, he's like, we don't all expect all the Indians to beg on the street of New Delhi. Like, don't say that if you don't mean it. If you want to talk about his figure only, then talk about his figure.
You know, think about it. You have so many close-minded people on TV, so many conservative people.
Look at Glenn Beck.
Exactly. You know, look at like so many TV personalities are kind of extreme right conservative, and they get huge ratings because there are people out there who want to see
they have
and hear that kind of stuff. You know,
and the sad part is he now resigned, of course. Because you know it became, you know, an uproar.
He probably gets so much comments
but he
and
got
complaints.
Money, like it's almost like
because they violated the contract.
Well, he got 6 month pays, which probably, you know, about $150,000 to like $500,000 to resign. Like, I mean, he loves doing what he does, and I'm pretty sure he's probably pretty darn good one because, you know, it looks funny. But the thing is, there's a thin line between, you know.
True.
What you can do, like insulting people is one thing, and you know, making funny comment is the other. Like,
true.
It's common sense, and it's not very appealing. And you know, what kind of message are you sending out? I mean, that's just creating something else. Like, why do you want to step there?
It's the same thing when if you watch an African American show in America, they can making fun of their own. They will call their own people, but if I say their own people, it will stir some kind of comment. But if the different race, let's say white people, call the same thing, use the same name, it will become
highly offensive.
I have a friend when I went to UCI Extension that we learned about doing movie, and three of us like to hang out together. A really white guy, like Californian white guy, blonde hair, really tall, always wears super short, and like 3 layers of sweater in winter. This is
super short.
No, super short, but it's short. But and it's like Californian winter clothing.
I just when you say super short.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You know what you're wearing now.
And another guy, he's half black, half Jewish, and it's me.
That's an interesting mix.
Yeah, and then we always hanging out together, and when people hear we talk, they'll be like, "What the heck are they talking about?" They will be like, "Oh, you white man, you Wonder Bread." I would be like either Twinkie or just chicken, boiled chicken, yellow thing, and the black guy would be like, can't remember what we call him, but he's like, you can call me Jewish or black or something.
If you find the right group and you can poke fun at each other, it's fine. But outside of that comfort zone, you can't.
Yeah, but see, if you do that, the thing is, because we are friends, it's okay to make that comment. And we sit there in the situation, because if we feel offended, we can just respond to it. But like this guy, he just said it out loud in the public, and the people that get that comment doesn't have a chance to respond, or you know, and I'm sure a bunch of people feel offended by whatever he said.
Because there's time and place, you know what I mean? Like there's like a line between appropriateness, you know, when you can say it, who you say it to, and you know how you deliver it, kind of thing. Because if it's to your friends, you're not insulting them, you're not trying to put them down. What you do is you're just, you know, making fun. And you know we sarcastically talk to each other all the time. People thought that we were fighting.
But that's between
we're
friends.
Not. Exactly.
But also, like, you know, in this particular story that you were talking about, it's an anchor, and he has to maintain some sort of level of semi-professionalism.
Semi-professional.
Yeah, you know, and also some sort of journalistic integrity. Distance himself from the people that he's talking about.
That's why I asked him how serious the program is, if it's really serious.
And you have to, like, respect the person you're talking to, because you know.
Did you guys see them talking about stereotypes? There's this really funny sketch. I think it won an award as well. And there's about 7 people involved. There's like the typical Asian Chinese girl. There's the black guy. There's the gay guy, and they all come in and they start, you know, slagging each other off, bitching about each other, and using those stereotypical, you know, you Asian, you're so small and you sleep around with everyone. I love it. You know, like something like that. Yeah. It's
Where is this?
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
I'm sure there will be about bad Asian driving, something
there was
like
anything
that.
About, there was the Mexican whose job was a janitor, and that's what all Mexicans do. And it's funny because it shows you how silly these things are.
Right.
Because there's one Canadian comedian, he's totally famous, Russell Peters.
Yeah, Russell, he's hilarious.
Yeah. And
so
you know, he always does this kind of thing. I mean, he poke fun of Indians, but the thing is, there are thin lines between putting other people down than, you know,
insulting
exactly.
But
just,
sometimes
you know,
it's like it's funny because it's true. So in that case, like Russell Peters, he can get away with it because everyone acknowledges that it's true. Like when he said that thing about the Chinese came up with the number 0, you know, and the Indians think they did, and who can lower the price the most, who can handle the best.
Well, anyway, that's all the time we have in this section. We will take a short break and we will come back. We can talk about this forever, actually, but and then we will come back with the story from me. Stay tuned.